Dear students, this particular video is basically for NEET 2026 aspirants, and in this video, I'll let you know the chapter-wise most important topics of your physics, chemistry, and biology. My dear students, you can expect 90% of your NEET 2026 paper from these particular topics, which I'm going to give you in today's session. The session is very short and precise. Watch this session till the end, and the PDF of this particular session I'll be sharing on my Telegram, which is Wassim Bhat Chemistry Official, right? WASSIMBHAT Chemistry Official is the name of the Telegram channel on which I'll be sharing the PDF of this particular session as well, right? Do not skip a single topic out of the topics which I'll be giving you in the today's session, right? If you really want to crack this NEET 2026 examination with an amazing score. My dear students, if I start with physics. In physics, from the chapter units and dimensions, you have got significant figures, errors, measuring devices, dimensional analysis. System of particles, it includes your center of mass of bodies, collision. If I talk about your rotation, moment of inertia, torque, rolling and slipping energy. Gravitation includes escape velocity, Kepler's laws and satellites. Waves include standing waves and organ pipes, beats, wave speed on string and sound. Similarly, my dear students, SHM, spring mass system, pendulum. ATG thermodynamics, different molecular speeds, VRMS, V average and V most probable speed. Internal energy, degrees of freedom, first law of thermodynamics and different types of thermodynamics processes, which includes your cyclic process as well. When it comes to your electrostatic chapter, field of geometrics, Coulomb's force, potential of geometrics, potential energy, dipole and Gauss's law. When it comes to current electricity, your KVL, KCL circuits, voltmeter, ammeter, resistance, current drift and parameters. Magnetic source and effects includes questions based on F is equal to QEB, questions based on F is equal to ILB, right? Field due to arc, field due to loop, field due to wire. And similarly, one more topic, that is solenoid. When it comes to your EMI, Faraday's laws and Lenz's laws are really important. When it comes to motional EMF, also very important. Self and mutual inductance is also very important, which you cannot skip at any cost. EM waves includes your speed of light and energy, electromagnetic spectrum. When it comes to your AC, it's going to be LCR series and phasors. Similarly, one more important topic, that's your transformers. My dear students, ray optics involves your lens and the combination, microscope, telescope, wave optics, Young's double slit experiment, right? You have got interference, part difference, single slit diffraction too. And similarly, when it comes to atoms, your Bohr's model, atomic spectra. Dual nature includes your de Broglie's hypothesis and photoelectric effect. And from your semiconductor, it's going to be your PN junction and diode, similarly logic gates. These are the topics of your physics chapter-wise, my dear students, which you cannot miss out at any cost. Every year in your NEET examination, questions have been framed from these topics. And this year also, since they are the most important topics in a chapter, questions will be framed out of these concepts too. So you are not supposed to avoid these topics. You are not supposed to skip these topics at any cost. Similarly, when it comes to your chemistry, I forgot these two chapters, your nucleus and magnetism. Nucleus includes your binding energy, mass defect. Magnetism includes your magnetic material and properties. And my dear students, when it comes to your chemistry, look at the important topics of the chemistry. As you can read from here, mole conversion, limiting reagent, empirical molecular formula, energy, radius, velocity, node, psi and psi square graph for 1s and 2s, electronic configuration with exception for chromium and copper, right? Electronegativity, ionization energy, electron gain enthalpy, hybridization, shape geometry, bond order, gas laws, heat and work. Similarly, thermodynamic processes, relation between delta H, delta U, entropy, Gibbs free energy, enthalpy of combustion, enthalpy of formation, bond energy, neutralization reaction. When it comes to your equilibrium, it's again characteristics of equilibrium constant, Kp, Kc calculation, Lee-Chatelain principle, pH calculation, solubility product. When it comes to your GOC, it's resonance, hyperconjugation, aromaticity. Similarly, when it comes to GOC, again, one more topic, that's carbocation and carbanion stability. And similarly, solution chapter, ideal, non-ideal solutions, colligative properties. In your electrochemistry, it's Nernst equation, conductance, Kohlrausch's law. First order kinetics and Arrhenius equation when it comes to the chapter chemical kinetics. From your this coordination chemistry, it's going to be VBT, CFT and isomerism, valence bond theory, crystal field theory and isomerism. Similarly, some important trends which include thermal stability, melting points, boiling points, reducing nature, bond dissociation energy. Similarly, oxyacids of phosphorus, sulfur and halogens, right? In your organic, these are some very important reactions which you cannot avoid. EAR, ERSR, ESR, SN1, SN2, E1, E2 reactions, right? Similarly, these are some other topics in your chemistry which you cannot avoid at any cost, my dear students. Look at these: dehydration Lucas test, distinguishing test, which includes Tolman's, Fallon's and iodoform, aldol, Canizoro's reaction, Clays and condensation, side chain oxidation, and acidic strength of your carboxylic acids, diazotase reaction, coupling reaction, basic strength of amines, K2Cr2O7, KMNO4, some important compounds, lanthanide contraction, Geldahl's and Dumas method, similarly chromatography. These are the topics which you cannot avoid at any cost, guys, right? Perfect. So you have to have the deep understanding of these topics, then only you can score some 150 plus, 160 plus when it comes to your chemistry for sure, right? And similarly, biology, if you look at this particular section, these are the important topics of a biology. I believe you all can read them carefully, right? Similarly, these are some more important topics of your biology. Well, I'll be sharing, again, I'll be sharing this particular PDF on my Telegram channel, which is WASSIM BHAT Chemistry Official. Chemistry Official is the name of the Telegram channel on which I shall be sharing this particular PDF as well. Perfect. So if you're not the part of it, be the part of it as soon as possible. Similarly, these are some more topics. And finally, these are the last topics of your biology, which you cannot skip at any cost, right? So my dear students, why I came up with these particular topics in the today's session, the point is a lot of students were constantly asking me, give us the chapter-wise important topics. And in this particular session, I believe you got to know what are the chapter-wise important topics which you cannot skip at any cost. These are the topics basically which I've come up with, from which questions every year have been asked in NEET examination, right, from last 10 to 15 years. And similarly, questions are going to be framed from these topics only, be it easy, difficult, or moderate, right, depending on the level of the NEET 2026 paper. Perfect. And at the same time, the ones who constantly follow this particular channel, my dear students, day after tomorrow, that means on Tuesday, we are having a special session on complete physical chemistry class 11th, in which I shall be discussing mole concept, atomic structure, redox reactions, chemical equilibrium, ionic equilibrium, thermodynamics, as well as thermochemistry in this particular session. So day after tomorrow, on Tuesday, exactly at 10 a.m., I shall be starting this marathon, and it will take exactly 12 hours to complete this particular marathon in detail with all the theory, with all the problem patterns. I hope you liked this particular session, and if you really liked it, do let me know in the comment section what is the next video which you want from me, right, which will ease out your preparation for sure, right? So with this, I'll be taking leave. Take care. God bless you all and love you all, guys. Bye-bye.